Mm. Hey, we're live on Instagram. I just got a notification.
Sweet.
What's up, Insta?
Facebook's connection's so good.
Hmm.
Shane Taylor's on this one.
What's up? I'm not drunk, you're drunk. It's fine. I'd like to propose a toast. Man, so many good drunk lines. Yes. So, I don't know why I do that, but let's do it some more. Oh my goodness. What's up, guys? Thank you for joining us. Good morning, Chris. Good
What
morning,
up, Chris?
Tyler.
What up, gangsta?
They're on a road trip actually right now.
Chris?
They're in
Kansas
Kansas
City.
City for volleyball.
Oh, right on.
Look at them. He's probably like, this is so stupid. I'm gonna watch Facebook Live because I hate volleyball.
He is
don't
not
think he's
like
saying
that.
He's like, hey,
Well,
Sydney,
good putting
if
his
you're
business out the
watching,
street
that
if he
is
did
not
things.
what he is saying.
Yeah.
Just so you know. That is not what's happening.
Just giving them a hard time.
Okay. All right. So we got Dad. Let's just see. See if any we can see actually on Instagram who's on there. Facebook, we can't tell if you're on. So if you are, say what's up, say hello. We love to get distracted while we try to
Very
have a
easy.
serious
All
conversation.
I can think about is the thirst that I have, and there's a bottle right over there.
Oh, really? I bet I know someone that might go grab it for you.
I wonder who
Please.
that person will be.
Please, Sam, I have some more. So today we are talking about the effects of alcohol and what that affects in your workouts and your recovery. I think it's kind of funny because I say we all, like I understand that there are people that don't drink or drink very seldom, or we go through like little roller coasters of life where seasons, the patio's open, it's summer, COVID's not a thing.
I should definitely have a drink in my hand.
Yeah, for sure. Like when COVID happened, all my friends, they're like, it's 11 o'clock and I'm drinking. I'm like, oh, wow. Like every day. Every day. Like nobody's going to work. It was like, party. That got old real quick, I think, though. But I say we all. I'm going to probably keep saying that. So just pretend like I'm not summing us all into one group. I understand that there are other people. Freaking drunks. Me. I'm allowed to talk about it and say we all because I am right there with you. I like to drink. So I like to drink whiskey, bourbon, straight. Like
Anything that starts with an A and ends with an alcohol.
no. I really have acquired the taste for it. And so it's kind of fun because Kadima does not like to drink. I don't know if does not, just doesn't really drink. I mean, he used to not drink at all. Okay, like ever.
And then seltzers came out.
And then it just slowly over time I was like, okay, I'll have a seltzer.
White Claws, ain't no laws, baby. Ain't no laws.
But it's so funny because it's like one or two and then we're good. He's like, I'm done. So, as the years have gone on and my enabling skills have rubbed off a little more, he has tried more and more alcohol, wine. You've tried almost every type of
Pretty much.
liquor.
Yep.
Fun evening that was. I think that was like a couple Thanksgivings ago. Was it Thanksgiving?
No, that was just last Thanksgiving.
I'm super awesome at timelines. So last Thanksgiving, yes, we had like a tasting, but I thought it might be kind of fun because to start the show off with a little taste test that I have put together for Kadima and see what he prefers without knowing anything about what whiskey or bourbon is in these 5 cups. So I chose these. Really, I didn't go buy like I should have done this, but I did not go buy like $2 whiskey or bourbon, so that would have been a lot funnier had I done so. But I'm just curious, price point, bourbon versus whiskey, what is going to be the preferred kind of flavor? So go ahead and you can, I don't know if 5 is too many for you to taste. Whatever. You're not going to know.
The flavor notes in this.
Oh my gosh.
So
Our alcohol.
Deep mahogany.
Just taste it.
It's notes.
I'm never going to get through this. Really?
I was like, oh, it's burning.
I have a cramp. How can this happen on live? I'm laughing?
Yep.
Oh boy.
First one was tough.
Really? Okay.
You're gonna need some electrolytes or something.
Man, this is this.
Different
I just took this out of
flavor.
my pocket and it is very sweaty. Okay. First one was rough. Okay.
It was strong.
It was strong.
Yeah,
Well, it's
yeah.
also 10:30 in the morning, so let's keep that in mind.
It's 5 p.m.
Yeah,
somewhere.
it's strong no matter what.
Okay.
Keeps drinking it.
Number 2. What's up, Guy? And who's it? I don't know, Bruno. But what's up, Bruno? Thanks for being here.
What up, bro?
Alicia, what up, girl?
I like this one a little more. It's sweeter to me.
Okay.
A
Okay,
little
cool.
sweeter.
Cool. So far we're on number 2.
Yep.
Okay. Number 3. You're going to be wasted. What time are you working out?
3 in the afternoon.
Why are you coughing after each one?
Cause it's, I don't know.
Let
don't
it
like
sit on
them.
your tongue for a second before
Alright.
before you swallow it. Like the front of your tongue and then the back of your tongue.
Is this how you're supposed to drink alcohol?
This one's sweet on the front, but smoother on the back end.
Wow, really?
Yeah, to me. Yeah.
Never heard that.
Interesting. Okay. All right. It is funny because there are some that I highly prefer in this batch, and there are some that are the death of me, like that I hate. So there's that funness factor that I'm enjoying
Oh.
This
right
one
this
went
second.
this one went in my nostrils really fast.
It went in your nostrils? What
Yeah.
does that even mean?
Like the aroma was like, whew. It
Okay.
felt like it burned in there.
Okay.
Oh, you have all your sinuses cleared now.
This one has way more bite. It has the bitiest of the bunch.
Really? Right. This is so
We
interesting.
should do this every week.
We should do this every morning before work.
Right, here we
How
go.
do you get ready for your day? 5 shots of whiskey. How everyone gets ready for their day.
This is bitier than the last. This is the spiciest one to me.
Okay, very good. That was right.
I got it right?
That one was right.
Okay, the
So
other ones
you're
I
going to
got
be amazed. Okay, so the bitiest one is, I have the bottles on the back. Do y'all want to see the bottles?
No, just tell it to him.
Okay, so the bitiest one, starting backwards order, number 5 was Bellmead, and it's 108 proof. It's bourbon. It is. It's like you better put your big boy pants
My
on.
breath is on fire.
I bet. I know, Steve. I didn't have a chance to go get Old Tub, so Everclear.
Oh.
No. So it's so funny because you said number 4 was the bitey one, right?
Yeah.
It went right in your nostrils.
Yeah.
You know what it is? TX.
Really?
Yeah.
I like that one.
I know. That's why I'm like, maybe you don't really like it.
Well, I always have it with water, though, too, like ice and water.
True. That's true. So yeah, I didn't mix these up. They're also they're neat, so that means that they're not cool. Number 3, I don't remember what you thought about number 3.
I thought it was the smoothest, I think.
No.
Yeah, you said like the warm in the top and
Oh,
smooth in the
this
back.
is yes. This is why this is funny because this is my least favorite.
It's my
I
favorite.
hate this one.
This has to be Woodford Reserve. Is it Woodford Reserve?
It is not. It is the 9-banded. It's made in Austin. You have actually tried this before.
And I liked it, or I
You
hated
did
it?
not.
Interesting.
I know.
How the
Psychology.
taste buds change.
So how funny. You can have that bottle.
Okay.
I hate it. I haven't ever done a review on it yet. I probably, well, if I give you the bottle, I probably never will. But it's fine. Don't buy it. I'm sorry if that's your company.
I'm sorry if the company owner is watching our Facebook
Yeah,
Live.
I'm very sorry. Number 2, you really enjoyed. That was Woodford. Yes.
Jam.
Yes. Number
You never
1,
liked good
you
taste
did not
buds.
like at all, and
No.
that was Jameson, which is a very popular Irish whiskey.
Didn't like it.
Yeah, interesting. Cool. Well, watch me slam these back.
Let me try all of these real quick to make sure that I really don't like them.
Yeah, I already worked out today, so I should be good, right?
Yeah.
I don't have to work or anything. It's fine. Yeah.
Who works
So-
Tuesdays?
Was that fun?
That was fun.
Did you have a good time?
I did.
Good. Let's do this every week.
Okay.
Monday
My
through-
turn next week.
Monday through Friday. Monday through Friday.
My turn next week. Okay.
All right.
All right. So today we're talking though about how alcohol affects your performance and your recovery, and it's interesting because for as long and as often as I have consumed alcohol, I never really
Took into account.
wanted to know.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
That's fair.
I did not want to know. And I thought it's so interesting because as people struggle with different things, and I use the word struggle because I drank a lot at certain points of time. And, I guess now since I have not been drinking maybe like a regular amount of alcohol, like maybe once a week I'm drinking, then I can notice so many positive changes in things. So, of course, now that I'm not drinking, I'm like, let's look into this. But I felt the need to share because I know that a lot of our members here love to go out. In fact, we're going out tonight to drink, which I'm very excited about. But there has to be some sort of balance, and we do want to take into account what it's doing for our body. It's kind of like me being frustrated. I'll use myself as an example. Me being frustrated because I can't get the results that I want, but I'm not giving up alcohol. I'm not fully dialed in, right? So it's really not fair for me to be upset whenever my body really truly can't recover and replenish its own self because I'm drinking or because I was drinking, a drink or 2 drinks or 3 every night, right? So let's talk about some things and also like the idea that like a glass of red wine, and I think people love, a glass of red wine, and then but then it's like, a bottle of red wine a day keeps the doctor away.
A bottle. Dang.
I mean, you may as well drink the bottle. I don't know if I'm the best person to give this speech. But we can basically null and void our hard work. Just like we can with a bad diet, we can do the same thing with alcohol, which is truly, I struggle in both of those areas, but the alcohol for sure is something that has been brought to light as of late, and I definitely, a box of red wine in the hot tub. Okay. Not that I've ever done that before. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. So, Kadima, let's talk about point number 1.
Alcohol impairs muscle growth.
I got you, boo.
The liquor
So it
is
means-
getting to him.
So it means you cannot get
Yeah, I
as much
forgot
muscle.
he's drunk.
It repairs. How do you think
I'm like, why isn't he talking? Oh, he's wasted. I forgot. I fed him all this whiskey.
It
We
doesn't
should have done
take
that at
very
the
much. It
end.
really doesn't take very much.
I know.
He's probably
Like,
seeing
listen,
double.
8.
7? Wait. 8:30?
Yeah, you're probably kind of drunk, huh?
I can feel it.
Yeah.
And that wasn't even full shots. Like,
That was literally the smallest sips ever.
teeny tiny bits.
What's up,
Double
Corey?
dehydrate. Okay, yep. I'm just gonna like that. 'Cause I don't know what to say.
Make sure you like
But
it.
long-term alcohol use diminishes protein synthesis, which means that it's a decrease in muscle growth. Even if you're short-term drinking, like meaning like you had a night where you had a few more drinks than normal, it impairs muscle growth. So the thought process, and I would say that we have very many people that are okay with this. They don't, like, it's almost like it's bliss not to know what she was saying. Like, if you were like, I want to get bigger and I want to get stronger, but I can't figure out why it's not working. I'm doing all the things you're saying. I'm doing all this stuff, and say, well, how much are you having to drink? And then it's like, well, I don't really want him to attack me in this area. I only had like a few, you know, and come to this realization. This is why it's so difficult to understand that you have to be really close to all in depending on what the goal is. If your goal is to stay the same size and work out a couple days a week so you can have those drinks, you could probably do that with relatively little changes. I mean, in terms of maybe your drinking habits, depending on how severe they are, right? Or how frequent they are, excuse me.
The thing with that though is how many people are like, oh, I'm at my goal. I just want to stay the same size.
Yeah.
Like very few.
Right.
It's like
Right.
less than 5%. Like everybody is chasing something because we've all gotten to a place where we're like, nope, not as good as it used to be, not where I want to be. Whatever you're chasing, there's the majority of people are going to have to make some sort of change in some sort of way. So, sorry.
Yeah. And, you know, Tyler actually helps us out. He says, as much as I hate to say it, I've cut back on the liquor because it has a negative effect on my gym life. Save it up for the weekend at least. So yeah, you can cut it out that way. And that does help to diminish the effects, so to speak. However, you know, you still will get some diminished effects from that, because if you worked out really hard on Friday, guess what you're going to do on Saturday and Sunday? You have to sleep at some point. And not getting that sleep will not allow the muscles to recover properly, which means that you're not getting the benefit of the workout that you wanted to get in the first place. Right?
So another main thing that alcohol obviously does is it dehydrates you. So we want our recovery to be fast, right? We want our muscles to be kind of stripped down, rebuilt, and then come back bigger and stronger the next day, feeling good, feeling great. Even we're just I was having this conversation with a client the other day about alcohol, about sleep, about recovery, and you know, it's kind of like they all go hand in hand. You don't realize you're not sleeping, but you're not sleeping. When you're not sleeping, your body is not getting enough rest. You're not getting replenished correctly. And alcohol is a diuretic, so it increases the amount of water and salt that are expelled from the body through the urine. So you're dehydrating yourself by drinking, and then plus you're not drinking water whenever you're drinking. So you get these electrolyte imbalances, and when you're dehydrated, you are at a greater risk for cramps, which was why I thought it was really funny that I got this little side stitch while we were literally laughing. It's not from drinking, but like, you know, 200 days out of the last year it probably was. Muscle pulls are also at greater risk for muscle pulls and muscle strains. So injury possibility and chances are heightened whenever we are consuming alcohol on a regular basis, and our body is not recovered.
Alcohol prevents muscle recovery. So if you think about what happens, what are the negative effects is that your body's robbed of a chemical called HGH, which is a hormone that is very crucial in muscular development, tendon and bone strength development, and it's just part of it. So like you have to have this. And as we age, we produce less and less of this. Less and less of this is present. Well, what do we do as we age? Alcohol consumption goes up as we age.
It's
so
the
it's like
kids, especially. If you have kids, you probably drink. I understand. I get it. Man,
So-
you become a parent, you're like, I'm an alcoholic. Welcome. Join the club. Like, you either go to church or you've turned into a full raging alcoholic.
Or
So
or both.
if you think
I
about
love Jesus and whiskey. Okay, I'm
if you
good.
think about HGH, like your alcohol consumption can reduce HGH. What? Need some supplements? Oh, stop.
Yeah.
It could reduce your amount of secretion of this or release of your body of this by 70%. So, I mean, you're thinking if you want to look younger, HGH. If you want to feel younger, HGH. What impairs that? Alcohol. So it's kind of you're picking this thing here.
Yeah, decreases in testosterone. So those decreases in testosterone are related to decreases in lean muscle mass and muscle recovery and impaired performance. So yeah, that's why you see tea clinics on every freaking corner, because it's like, oh, well, I can continue doing this if I just go to a tea clinic and go get my
Shots.
get my pellets
shots,
there.
shots.
And it's like, yeah, you can, like, but it has been, it's totally an abused form of treatment. Now it's just that the whatever FDA approved version of steroids. I mean, that's what is happening. So if you are, granted, there are some people that truly need this. That's why it was approved. But it's just like with everything else, like, oh, this allows me to be able to take this magic pill and now I'm all better and I can drink and I can live the life that I want to live and not really have to work for it. That's what we're always looking for, the easy way out, right? It's always about how can I get that faster, quicker, easier without working as hard. And gosh, just my kid, it makes me think of this next generation, like, good luck, everybody. Good luck.
I'm not in that. Don't even put me in that.
You're totally in
Don't put me
that.
in that.
You're
No,
in that.
No. I work way harder than most 20-year-olds.
You have to say you're not in it.
You're in it.
Because he even looked straight at me when Casey said that.
Hey, you could just not respond.
All right, my bad.
Lastly, alcohol depletes energy. So alcohol is being absorbed through your stomach, your small intestine, and it moves into your cells. It can disrupt the water imbalance, which we've talked about, the dehydration, and it also, what's the word? Like tampers with the ability to produce ATP, which is fuel, basically, for your cells.
Energy.
Chemistry class right now.
Including the ones that are in your muscles. So that's ATP, and it's funny. I remember being at another gym, and there was a doctor's office doing testing on athletes to see how much ATP they had before a workout and after a workout. So there's definitely a direct correlation to those things, but a reduction in your body's ATP can directly affect your energy and your loss of endurance. So
Did you mention sleep? You did mention sleep, but did we talk about why? Sleep.
I don't know.
Okay.
But no, I don't think we talked about REM or any of that. So let's talk about that.
You did talk about how it does affect the deep sleep.
Okay.
For sure.
So your body, when it starts to do repairs, it does it in deep sleep. Depending on how much alcohol you consumed at night, let's say it was 1 shot of alcohol. Until your body processes that shot of alcohol, your body will not go into deep sleep. So if you had 6 or 7 or 8 shots, whatever it was, a lot. Let's just say a lot. Okay, whatever it was a lot. And you went to sleep, you're like, man, I slept and I'm still tired the next day. Well, it's because you never went
hungover.
you never went into deep sleep. Because you never went into deep sleep, your body actually never got to repair itself. And you're worse off the next day even because of that. So
I have one more point to make.
Yeah.
You know, I was trying to fit my alcohol into my macros. Okay, so then I started studying this, and sure, you can kind of like trick the system-ish, You can't trick your body, but you can trick the numbers on the piece of paper, right? I can say, oh, a shot has such and such amount. I can use it as carbs or fat, and then reduce how much calorically I eat based off of those numbers. But what your body can't do is use the alcohol replacement for fuel.
Yep.
So it doesn't work the same. It's not a 50-50 exchange. And I think that's something that is very skewed if you count your food and you're trying to count your alcohol in there. I am literally the one that sent the nutrition coach here a sheet that broke down different ways that you could calculate your alcohol into your macros. And I said,
He's laughing over there.
please, here, have this sheet. You can send it to people that need it, that want to calculate their alcohol into their macros. And he sent it right back to me. He sent it, he goes, here, this might be good for you to know. Oh man, what a story. Yeah, for sure. So
even if you do calculate it, what you're saying is
yeah,
it can still not work.
It doesn't work. It doesn't
Ooh.
work. And that's the thing. That is a harsh reality.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, that's a harsh one to be like, it's actually not valid. Whatever, it's like, everyone that does the CrossFit Open, and they're like, well, maybe if I just distance my hands like this, it's like, how much can I get away with, right? Like, well, it doesn't really add up. It doesn't calculate the same. Your body is not going to use that energy the same. So, unfortunately, the answer from the lady that loves some whiskey is you can't drink as much, period. If you want to chase the goals, if you want to get that sleep, you want to stay hydrated, you want your muscles to recover faster, you want to feel better, your mental clarity is higher, all of those things, then you have to slow your roll. You have to slow your roll. You see me point that finger?
Yes.
Slow your roll, kitten. Just kidding. Yeah. We have a lot of people on Instagram.
Yeah, we do.
What up, Grammars?
We got Matt. Let me see. I can't. Oh, I don't know. OG. Daniel. Kelly. What's up, guys?
Your dad
Vote
asked.
for Summer.
Your dad asked a question.
What do you ask?
What's that?
He said, "Talk about calories and alcohol. Not many, right? Fingers crossed."
Calories and alcohol. So it depends
There's 4.
on
alcohol.
what kind of alcohol it is. I'm not sure what the actual breakdown is between
I think it's about 7 calories per gram.
but it's different between like a clear alcohol.
And
So gin, vodka, are going to be your least calorically.
I think that's 7 calories per gram.
Yeah. Then
Gram, it's not by
whiskey,
milliliter?
like dark liquors,
Or milliliter.
And then-
milliliter.
Yeah.
whiskeys and dark liquors, and then you've got like wine and beer. And I'm not actually sure. Well, margaritas, you're getting a lot of sugar from the mix, but your base alcohol, like and a margarita is not a great choice. It's just not. There's
It's like
a lot of
freaking drinking
sugar.
a slushy. I mean, come on.
Yes,
Delicious.
I love it.
Slushy.
I know.
And then you get a 2-for-1 because not only do you get a slushy, but you also get hammered.
How would you know about that?
Yeah,
I just
I was
it's
like,
an experience.
You're 21, right?
No, I have never drank a margarita.
There we go. Very good. Yeah, so I'm not actually sure, but we can put that in the notes in the comment section for you.
Yeah.
We'll work that out
And-
and throw it in here right now.
On the macchioli, or I forgot how you say it, but I don't know. It's like gray milky white.
Yeah, I actually don't know
I don't know what you
about
classify
like
it as.
it's like soju, right?
Kind of, but it's not really. It's like made from rice. Well,
Rice?
What is it made? What is it made from, Stetson? Is it made from rice too?
Not sure.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm not sure as far as what is what. I just know clear liquor if you are trying to have a drink. But then again, it also depends on what you're mixing that drink with. So let's say you're like, okay, I'm going to make a really good choice. I'm going to have vodka, and then I'm going to mix it with, I don't know, you're going to have some frou-frou drink. I don't even know. A much better choice would be a vodka and water, or with lime and lemon or something like that, because you're not getting that additional calories. Because that's also, it's not necessarily like with the liquor. It really depends a lot on what you mix it with, that you can really fall into some serious calories right there. That's it.
Yeah, I would say if we were to summarize this up, this is good for you to know. If you have a goal that is specific and you're not there, you have some tough
Yes!
You have some tough decisions to make. If you are at the goal that you want to be at, then you have some regular maintenance goals you have to stick to. You have some, again, they're still tough because you still have to stick to it, but if you're not there, you probably have to do even less to get there faster, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
So this lets you know what the true reality is of consuming alcohol in your nutrition program or just in your life.
Yeah.
And what the ramifications are, how it's going to affect your sleep, your hydration, your regular day performance, your workout performance, risk of injury, you name it.
Yeah.
So.
And I think just a last little note here from someone that drinks often or drank often and have now been on a stint of several months of only drinking on like a Saturday or a Sunday. Granted, I also work out 1 to 2 times a day, 6 days a week. I feel so much better. Like, I sleep better. I feel better when I wake up. I have more energy. My workouts are better. I didn't realize how the grogginess in the morning was more from having a drink the night before. And it's just like little things. And it took me really quite some time to fall into being able to sleep hard. And that's probably, if you know anybody that struggles from alcoholism, you know, they cannot sleep without alcohol in their system. Even though they are not catching true, real sleep, they can't go to bed without having a drink or 2 or 3. And so the biggest thing is to make it through those first couple of weeks where your sleep is disrupted and you can't sleep and you toss and turn. Yeah, it goes away and then you're going to sleep like a freaking baby and it's going to be great. So I encourage all of y'all, if you do know someone, like, reach out to them, share this video. If you know someone that struggles with alcohol, I know a ton of people that do. And not like alcoholics, just like, hey, probably drinking a little too much, you know, it's totally functioning, normal human being. But between everything in our society, we are a drinking society. Pretty sure Uber was created for alcoholics. But make sure that you share this video, please. We want to reach lots of people, and we are passionate about our gym and what we do here. So thank you so much for being with us today. I am one of your hosts, Casey.
I am Kadima.
And we will see you next Friday.
Later.
Deuces.
Tyler, yeah, I think we're going 6 to 8, and then after that we're having a margarita or...
Yeah,
somewhere
don't
there.
drink, but we'll see you tonight for drinks.
So we're having a margarita.
All right.
Later.